Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roseanna. So happy December, which always means November favorites. So yeah, that is what we're going to be talking about today. My November favorites. I do have a couple of new products that have been just fantabulous for the month of November, and some products that I have been some skincare that I have been using for a few months. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Ooh, and two fails. But anyway, before we get into that video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. You could ring the bell. It will give you notifications of when I post, which is every Tuesday and every Saturday between 1 and 2ish. So yeah, make comments, ring the bell, tell your friends, subscribe, help a newbie out. I would so appreciate your support, and thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And now, without further ado, let's get going. Okay, cool. I'm like so super duper excited as I'm looking at the monitor over here. Even though I don't have my contacts in, my face looks so stinking good. I just have to attribute that to this deliciousness right over here. This is the Tower 28. It is the Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. I know some places call it sunscreen. Other places they're calling it a foundation. I don't know what the heck you're calling it, but my skin looks so good. Hold it right now, please, hold. Yeah, it looks so good. I just can't. It looks good. I'm gonna say it is a tinted. It is a tinted something. I wouldn't even say it gives me medium coverage, maybe light, but my overall skin looks even. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like it's covering much, but it looks really good. It looks good. It looks even. That's the only word I could explain. It looks even. It looks so good. I did test this out on a previous video. I want to say new products. I will link that below. It is a smidgen dark on me, so I do want to go back and grab another color. I think it's so beautiful. I do apply it with my fingers, and then I go back with my beauty blender or any kind of sponge that you want. I just put it on the butt of it, and then I go around. For me personally, I really love to finish everything off with my sponge. I love it. I do have normal skin, whatever normal means, a little bit of dry patches. So the dampness, and I'm talking the tiniest bit of dampness in here, I don't know, I think it makes my skin feel and look a little bit fresher than with just a brush. But you guys do you. But I adore finishing everything off with a spongeroonie. Hello. One of you beautifulness is right there, and I know you want to keep it private. One of my fantabulous subscribers sent me these beautiful Natasha Denona light and dark palettes as a gift. Again, every time I think about it, my ears get hot. I'm just so grateful. Never in a bagajillion years would I ever think that somebody would gift. I'm again, I even told her, I'm borderline embarrassed. I could not believe that someone would gift me something. So I so appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know who you are. And I appreciate all of you. I am getting to know some of you guys on a personal level. When I started this journey, it was oh yes, I have time. Here he comes. I have time. I love makeup. I like to be creative. I'm a nurse. There's not really much creativity in being a nurse, but your inner spirit wants to jump out. So this was a perfect outlet for me. Never in a million years that I ever, and P.S. I'm so super duper new. It's not I have a gajillion followers, but I never in a million years thought that I would come across people that were genuine and just good women who, we have a lot in common and just want to get to know me. I appreciate you guys. That's what I wanted to say. I am so grateful. But anyway, these palettes. I do have a combination of these two and one more palette that we're going to talk about. I adore them. I love the light. Although I will tell you, this morning, this little lover popped out. I was heartbroken, so I'm going to be super duper careful. That's him scratching on the door. I love this light palette. I think it's so beautiful. You're going to have to halt a minute. He needs to come in. This to me is I'm a natural nude deliciousness of a wearer. I can't help it. Like, and every time I see other colors, which we will get to in a minute, I'm like, but you know, in my heart, I'm a neutral girl. This is so, so beautiful. So I do have this on, but in the dark palette, girl, I adore this color right over here. This smoke color right here, to me, I'm gonna just, yeah, look at that. It is just so delicious to me. It's like a dream come true of a fabulous, yeah, of like a cool brown. To me, that's perfect. So I have that on. I also have this outer corner here. It's like a coppery kind of shade. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Let me just put that right next to it. Look at that. Isn't that so fantabulous? Gorgeous. So like I said, I have a combination of these two on. I'm gonna say this over and over and over again and over until you guys say, girl, stop telling us. We already know, girl. We already know you. I am a one and done compacty kind of girl. If you're gonna give me like eyeshadows, blush, highlighter, you could even use the blush probably as a lip smack and stickeroonie if you wanted to. Girl, I love these one and dones all in one. I'm going away for the weekend. I don't know what to pack, but look, I have eyeshadow, blush, highlighter, partridge in a pear tree, just one. Plop it in my bag. Goodbye and good luck. Let's go. That's my jam. Those are my kind of products. I absolutely love these two products. Again, always till the day. Thank you so much for gifting me those palettes. They are so friggin' gorgeous. Now, speaking of palettes, girl, I cannot. Is this, look at that. Is that beautiful? Of course, this is the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz. This is what I was talking about, of being out of my comfort zone. Girl, I wasn't even planning on getting this. Look at that. Isn't that gorge? I really wasn't planning on getting this because these are just not my jams. Like I'm going to just grab like Cosmo Love. Yeah, girl, holy shish kabibble. Cosmo Love, Moon Magic. Let's just grab a couple and let's just do, I don't know, Self-Love. Okay, girl. Do these look neutral to you? You're not sure? Let me swatch them for you. None of this, look at that. None of this was neutral. And to be honest, girl, I was like, geez, I don't know if I could pull that off. Like, I'm 53. I don't, you know, I'm particular about where I strategically put like my shimmers. So I'm like, and I had no intentions of getting it at all. Happened to walk by the Sephora and I just pulled it. I did that in Blissful, as a matter of fact. Let me just swatch Blissful for you. This is Blissful right over here. And I'll put it right over here. Yeah. So this was Blissful. It's almost like a duochrome. It's beautiful. That's all I gotta say. But you see how there's a shift? It was an impulsive buy. I'm so happy I picked it up. It is beautiful. Obviously, if you don't like purples and you don't like pinks, this is not your jam. I didn't really know if I would like purple, but I just saw all these beautiful pinks. I love pinks, like in the summertime, in the spring. I think they're so friggin' beautiful. Like, I think, like, to me, like this color over here, which is Precious and Cherish. I think like those two combinations, like in the summertime, it's so pretty and light and fluffy. I think it's so delicious. So, but yeah, girl, see, here's the thing. Now, I'm a neutral girl. I really don't like colors. You don't know unless you step out of your comfort zone. This palette is so different from me. It's so beautiful. And it forces me to get out of my comfort zone. I mean, look at that. Wait, what? It's so friggin' gorgeous. I have been loving this. And by the way, I watch Christina Brooke. I will leave her channel below. She was doing a 5-day challenge, which, girl, I appreciate because, you know, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes we get these palettes, we wear them once to show you, and then it goes in the drawer. We never see it again, and maybe we'll use it like maybe once or twice. But she has a 5-day challenge to use an eyeshadow palette for 5 days. I'm like, girl, I'm going to do that. So that is what I've been doing ever since. So, and it gives me like the incentive, like, girl, you bought it because you love it. You use it. So that is what I've been doing. Thank you so much. I will leave it below. Love this palette. Love this palette. What I'm wearing on the Lipperoonie. Okay, I adore Lisa J. I love Lisa J makeup. I adore BK Beauty. I love the message of her company. I think it's so beautiful and so important. BK Beauty, be kind. They have a fantastic mission, and they have like a kindness campaign where they donate like a percentage of their proceeds. She's just a beautiful, like soulful, genuine, honest person. But anyway, so they just came out with this beautiful lip line. I picked up two. These are called the Luxe lipsticks. Now I will tell you this. I have the one in Acceptance and Inner Beauty. I will swatch them for you in a second. But I will tell you this, girl. I'm not a lipstick wearer. Let's just start from there. I'm a glossy kind of girl. This generation now, there's like liquid lips, there's like matte lips. It's just not my jam. It's just too stinking dry. So like when I grabbed these, and I'm going to swatch them for you in a minute. Immediately when I put them on, it was so like reminiscent of like traditional, and I'm talking traditional like back in like the, you know, late 70s-ish, like in the 70s, of like a normal, like of a traditional like bullet lipstick, like back in the day. I'm talking like maybe like Revlon or like Maybelline or something like that. Like it was just like one type of formula. Like I think of what I can remember, it was, and I remember, it just dawned on me, like I remember we used to have the Avon lady, you know, come by, you know, and do like demonstrations in the house, and they used to have like those little lipsticks. I'll have a picture over here. If anybody's my age, you know exactly what I'm talking about, or older. But I used to be like so mesmerized with these beautiful like women. The lips were like, they always look so creamy and shiny. So this formula is exactly what that reminded me of. So I was like, oh, ooh, like there's no gimmicky, like, I don't know, I'm not saying that lips are gimmicky. Like to me, I just want to keep it natural, keep it like old school. You know, I'm a traditionalist at heart. But anyway, that's what these lipsticks remind me of. First of all, they have like a good weight in your hand. They are so beautiful. They are called the Luxe. Let me just, I don't want to mess them up. These are called the Luxe lipsticks. Adore the magnet. Now, someone did make a comment like, doesn't it suck like when your lip smack and stick opens and it gets all over your bag, and these are magnetic? I never even thought about that, but what a fabulous idea. I don't know if that was the reason, but I love this idea. I think also the Christian Audette and our beautiful Mel Thompson, their lipsticks are magnetic as well. But anyway, so this is Acceptance. I did pick up Acceptance. Now I have glitter all over my hands from the Huda Beauty. That's okay. And then the other one I picked up was Inner Beauty. Right up my alley. They're all beautiful. They're all like in this pinky, nudie kind of family, but you could tell they have like their own, you know, different like zhuzh about them. So these are the two right over here. So this is in Acceptance right here, and this is Inner Beauty. I do have Acceptance on with the Fantabulous lip liner. This is in Sweet Pea. This is the Everlast lip liner. It is so creamy. I you know, like when you get those, and this is like in a retractable plastic tube. I'm just thinking, you know, like when you have like those pencils that they skip and you have to, no, this is so freaking creamy. I know like some people are not a fan of like the Patrick Ta tips. This kind of reminds me of that. But what I love about that, and if I find like some B footage, I will put it up here, how I demonstrated how like on my upper lip, I just use like the tip of it, and it will give you like a traditional lip line. You know, you have like the traditional, you want to just use your lip line. Some people leave it like that. Some people like to blend it in. But then if you use the whole surface, I know like a lot of people like to line their lip and then fill in their lip. This is so perfect. So you really have the distinction of using it either way. It is so beautiful. Let me just, I'm going to put it like across. My God, it is so beautiful. Now, to me, the Sweet Pea and the Inner Beauty are borderline identical. You see that? Borderline identical. I love to use the Sweet Pea with the Acceptance, which I do have on right now. Let me see if I can move closer to you so you could see it. You could see the liner ever so slightly, and not like those like harsh, like you see the lip liner and then the lipstick is different. If you guys like that, knock yourselves out. I used to love that. I just don't anymore. Like as I've gotten older, I just don't care for it anymore. But you guys do whatever the heck you want. It's fantabulous. This shows you like the lip liner ever so slightly, and then like maybe a quarter of a lipstick shade a little bit lighter. I think it's so freaking pretty. I love, love, love this. I have been wearing this almost every single day. I am so, so happy about that one. Now, getting back to lip gloss and lip smack and stickeroonies. These little lovers have been a godsend and a gem to me. I can't remember. Maybe it was in one of the Sephora sale VIBs. I will link it below. These are so great. These are the Tarte Maracuja Lip Juice Balm, whatever. Now, to me, this is right up my alley. I did pick up the one in Orchid, and then I went back and I had the Hibiscus originally, and then I picked up the Orchid and another one that I can't remember off the top of my head. I just want to show you. Now, this is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me just show you, like, this to me, yeah. I love you. I'm going to just do them both. So that's Orchid, and this is Hibiscus. It gives me the glossiness and the deliciousness that I love with just a hint of a tint. I was a rhyme. A hint of a tint. A hint of a tint. Yep. Right over here. Look at that. You see how delicious and shiny and fantabulous that is? Now, you could honestly put like any kind of lip liner that you like and then just throw this over it for like a nice little glossy, more opaque kind of look, or you could just leave it like this and keep it like sheer with a tint of lip smack and stickeroni. I think it's so pretty. I love these. So these are like my go-to, like, let me just throw some lip balm on, which is really not going to lie, probably 80% of my time. I love these. Okay, cool. I want to tell you something about my skincare. I don't know what the hell's going on with my hair. Every time I try to do it this way, I have two. But anyway, yeah, girl. So again, I told you I was 53. I'm going to be 54 next month. I'm a January baby. I'm a Capricorn. Go Capricorns. I really didn't take the time to do any kind of skincare. Girl, I was a soap and water. I know people are like, Rare. I was a soap and water kind of girl, like, for forever. But it worked for me. Like, I never, like, to me, and I still believe that, to me, less is more. The less products, like, I never had acne. I never had a breakout. I never had skin problem. I just, it's not oily. It's not dry. No blackheads. I just have normal skin, and I've always had good skin. So it's like, girl, like, if it ain't broke, why fix it, But of course, now that I've gotten older and I have gotten more in tune with this beauty community and all you fantabulous girls out there that have an enormous amount of knowledge about skincare, I'm like, maybe I should listen. Just saying. Maybe I should listen. I came across my beautiful friend, Laura Fagelman. I will leave her channel below. She does this little concoction right over here. Now, I know I've spoken about these maybe in like a skincare routine. I don't know, but I was looking back and I really don't think I ever put them in a favorites. I have been using these, I'm going to say maybe like 2 months now. Like, when it comes to skincare, you can't just use something for like a week and go, yeah, girl, it was great. You got to try it. Like, I've been using these religiously every day, at least 2 months. Again, my face looks so good. Like, my skin, like, I do have a few sunspots that really throw me over the edge. Like, I have one over here. I have a little bit over here, not much. A little bit right here that I can't stand. Like, to me, I'm like, I need to lighten them up. Okay, maybe not necessarily I will ever get rid of them, but I have to. And, although they're still there, I think like this deliciousness, this is the Timeless, by the way, didn't even tell you, this is the Timeless Skincare 20% vitamin C, ferulic acid, vitamin E, which I can't figure out that word. It's so simple. I use a combination of this and then the Timeless Coenzyme 10Q serum. And then I put on the Good Molecules Niacinamide serum. So I do these 3 in the morning. And then I do these 2 morning and night. I want to tell you that my skin tone and complexion, it looks so much brighter. Like, when you watch Laura, like, every time, like, when I first met her, I'm like, she's got the most beautiful skin I have ever seen. I'm like just perfect. I'm like, girl, what the heck are you using, girl? She swears by this. Now, I'm sure there's like 5 billion other gajillion other products out there. I'm just starting like this. And again, this for me, like, I use like, this. then I, my moisturizer in the morning, then to me, and this is me personally, that's already too many steps. I just don't have the time for that, especially like the days that I'm working. I have legit like 20 minutes in the morning. I don't have like, we'll put this serum on and then wait 10 minutes and then you got to put this on and then you got to put your sunblock on and you got to wait a half hour. I ain't got time for that. So this already is too much, but I like it. It's quick. I think it looks so pretty. I mean, my complexion looks so friggin' nice. So nice. I really love it. So those are my favorites for the month. Thank you. Amen. Now, 2 fails. Now this one is an oldie, but and I keep putting it in my fails and I kept on losing it. But anyway, I refound it again. This is like the Huda Beauty. This is their brow. This is her Bombbrows. And just like everybody else, like I have none left and you couldn't even tell like once it's done. It was just so friggin' thin. At first I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. Because I wasn't really a brow person. I mean, I just did a little bit of brow today. I think my brows are pretty good in general. I just like to just darken them up a little bit where they're like a little sparse. But I know it's like fantastic. This is so perfect. But girl, like every time you put like a little bit of pressure, it would snap off. Like you have like maybe 2 strokes and it would snap 2 strokes. So although I think it's a great product, it's just too freaking thin and like for the money, yeah. Now this little lover, like I tried, girl. I really tried. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I have used this a few times. I don't like that. It's got like a little bit of a rose scent, which is fine. I personally do not like any kind of scents on my face. It gives me a headache. It makes me like just smelling that. Already my nose started to tingle, but whatever. I did try it. I want to show you if you could see that. Can you see? It peels on me every single time I use it. Like at first I'm thinking, oh, I must have used it with this sunscreen and it peeled. Or maybe, oh, maybe this cream and this foundation is not. Every time I've used it, dang it, like it peels on me. I'm gonna try it one more time, but I just don't think it works for me. I think it's lovely and I like the way it feels. Yeah. It's just not my bag. I just can't do it. So yeah, so I think that's it for the month of November. I'm not really a wintry kind of girl. Like just the thought of it is making me nervous already. So to me personally, I cherish every day. I cherish every month. I don't like, wow, I can't believe the year has gone by so fast. Like to me, it's been perfect because that's the way I choose to think about it, and that's the way I choose. Now, I will say I can't believe like it's only because it's freaking cold, and not because I haven't like where did the time go? I haven't done because I don't think that way. Like I said, I appreciate like every moment. I don't know. I just like to stay present, and I like to take my time for every day. Like I don't think like, wow, where did the year go? I don't know. I don't like, because I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I'd like to accomplish like my like daily lists, monthly lists, and if I get them done, I do, and if I don't, I don't. I really don't. Yeah, I just don't think like that. I just don't live my life like that. But yes, so here we are in December, which I appreciate. I appreciate it every month prior to that. I'm just waiting for spring only because, like I said, I don't like the cold. Anyway, that is it, guys. These are my November favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so curious. Leave me comments below of what your favorites are for the month of November. Again, thank you so much for sharing your time with me and for supporting me. I appreciate you guys. And as always, be good to each other, love each other, and have a great day. Bye.